Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's contest between the visiting Waterville Legion Morristown Buccaneers and your very own Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs. Tonight's NFHS broadcast is brought to you by Crystal Valley for all your agronomy, grain, feed, petroleum, and propane needs. Your local co-op since 1927. www.crystalvalley.coop. Jay Semmer here, and once again alongside David Holm. And David, you haven't seen a rivalry game with JWP yet. This will be something.
This is new.
Usually Waterville Legion Morristown travel very well. We'll probably be completely surrounded by Buccaneer fans at some point here. But we're 7 minutes and 18 seconds away. And let me get this on the screen again for us. The Buccaneers coming in tonight 3-7, which is very unusual for them. They last year, I think they beat our boys by 30, 35 points. Wow. They really took it to us last year. They had a lot of seniors, as you can surmise. But it's like a flip-flop. The Bulldogs coming in 9-3. Big victory last night over St. Clair, 62-61. Big conference victory, and from what I heard, they held big Mitchell Weber to only 12 points. So that was an accomplishment in and of itself. But looking to continue the momentum tonight.
They scored with what, 4 seconds left?
That's what I heard, 4 seconds left.
Who was it?
You know, I don't even know who it was. You'd think it would have been. You think it would have been the talk of the the school today, but I don't know who it was.
I thought it was.
Was it Eustace?
It was.
Maybe
I think you're right.
I think it was Eustace. Yeah,
I was gonna say Eustace or Fizzle, but.
Yeah, I think it was Eustace. One of the seniors probably, but. And your starting lineups tonight for the Buccaneers. Starting at guard, the 5'10" junior, number 1, Bladen Bartell. Starting at guard, the 6' sophomore, number 22, Grant McBroom. Starting at forward, the 6'1" senior, number 24, Ashton Edel. Starting at forward, the 6'4" junior, number 30, Jason Schneider. And starting at forward, the 6'1" sophomore, number 33, Cole Koschke. And that is probably the youngest WEM lineup I have seen in my time here.
Really?
For the Bulldogs, usual suspects at guard, the 5'8" senior, number 3, Cameron Sack. We got at forward, the 6'3" senior, number 12, Sam Eustace. The Fiesel brothers, Andrew the senior and Michael the sophomore. And it looks like Andrew's either grown an inch or they've given him another inch on the program. He's now at 6'5", according to our books. And Michael Fiesel coming in at 6'7".
New year, new him.
I guess so. And Kobe Weimert, 5'11", he's a sophomore as well. But yeah, Andrew Fiesel was listed at 6'4", but I don't know, maybe he was doing some sit and reach over the Christmas holiday and got another inch on him. So we'll have to see if, with that one more inch advantage, we'll see if that helps his three-pointers tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
What, last game he called, he had 7?
7 or 8. 7 or 8.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it seems like, boy, it does. That performance got him listed as the one of the Free Press Players of the Week. And 4 minutes, 25 seconds away from our starting lineups. All right, we're all set here. Mike Skinner with the starting lineups tonight, giving me a little bit of a reprieve. I'll get to save my voice for the real action here on NFHS. Thank you again for joining us wherever you may be, coast to coast. I know a lot of grandparents in Florida and Arizona tuning in tonight. We thank you for joining us. And it's going to be Schneider and Eustace for the tip. Ball's up, we're underway. Bulldogs win the tip. And David looking, I guess, to build off of last night, I suppose.
Plenty of momentum.
Over to Fiesel, to his younger brother, younger but taller brother. And we got a call early on in this one. There we go. Eustace calling the shots. Kicks it out to Sack. Sack down low, tipped back. Weimert, inside drive, nothing there.
Oh, back cut.
Fakes, stolen away by the Buccaneers. And he lays it in, and you can see he kind of looked back before that last stride in there, did McBroom. And it's the Buccaneers who strike first, 2-0 early on in this one. Back out to Eustace, the star of last night's game. Big fake.
Yep.
Kicks it out to Eustace. Eustace not going to use it. Back to Weimert.
They are completely denying Fizzle.
Yeah, they've done their homework.
Yep.
And that's going to be a foul on Michael Fiesel, the 6'7" sophomore.
Yeah, they're not letting Andrew get in the ball.
Well, you know, when the free press is doing reports on you and the KUIC, you know, they highlight you,
Yep.
word gets out. And these schools aren't too far away, so word got out quickly. And it's in. One thing I forgot to mention at the start of the telecast here, the Waterville Elysian Morristown head coach Jeff Wagner is the head football coach for JWP. I have never heard of such a thing happening. In the same year,
Yeah.
same school year.
Right?
And it's up and in. Yeah. So, yeah, he hasn't left JWP football. He's just, he had this head coaching job before. And nice layup there by McBroom. And McBroom utilizing that drive early on in this one. He's got 4 early points. Yeah, you can see they're face guarding Fiesel out there. Off the shin, back out to Weimert. Weimert trying to find something. Oh, and they're going to call it a reach in there by the Buccaneers.
It's almost a box and one type of look.
It does, yeah, it certainly appears so. Ooh, yeah.
Tough shot.
Well, there, yeah. Well, 0 for 1. You know that won't be the last, though, David.
Yep.
Out to McBroom. Bartlett comes from a long line of Bartletts in the area. Very good athletes. Over the years, JWP has had a few as well. Over to McBroom. And it's loose. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, that didn't look good. They're going to have to get him out of there. That Bartle, I don't know if he hit heads with the shoulder of Eustace and went down in a heap. And, yeah, they got to check him out, I'd assume.
I don't think you're going to do anything.
I am surprised. Yeah. I can't. He was holding his head. I don't know. In today's day of age and what we know about, head injuries and concussions, you'd think they would have had him out of there pronto. Well, we hope everything's okay for Bladen Bartlett, the 5'10" junior. Boy, I didn't like the way we went down. Didn't look right. And he has the ball. Floater pass over to Koschke. And jump ball is the call. They're using that. Oh,
wow.
dribbled it right between his legs there. Or past it. McBroom out. It's off. Big rebound by Eustace, and the Bulldogs are heading the other way. Skip pass over to Sack. Back out to Weimert. Down low to Eustace. Is it man, David?
Yeah, I believe they're
face guarding Fiesel,
yeah.
but yeah, everyone else is in
man.
there.
It's
Man, yeah. Well, so far, good strategy, I'd say, by Coach Wagner.
It's working.
Slow pace.
Yep.
And when one team's coming in with a 3-7 record and the other's a 9-3 record, if that 3-7 team can control the pace for too long, it might get in the head of the Bulldogs. Oh, that fancy move. Weimer out to Fiesel.
Good.
A little bit of a risky pass. I think it was the right idea.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to call a jump ball on that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought maybe a little. I thought the Buccaneer, that would have been Koski. I thought he had possession, not the case. Oh, off the back. Kind of a street ball move there. Or Bartle to McBroom, back out to Bartle. And the Bulldogs using that, the triangle tear, or whatever you want to call it, where they have the three come out on them.
1-3-1.
Yep.
Looking corner.
Oh, couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it. And that was Schneider. And Eustace will inbound in front of the JWP bench. (6-4) in the first half, 11:53 to go. Buccaneers with the lead. Slow pace with this one to start it out. Sack finds Eustace.
Good back cut.
Nice move there. Couldn't finish. Fiesel comes away with the rebound. Oh, they collided again. Gosh sakes. And ties it up to the Bulldogs. Floater pass. Back to McBroom. And the baseline drive is stopped by a foul. Foul on number 3. That's Cameron Sack. His first, team second. And looks like Dylan Reinhardt is going to check in. Reinhardt, the 6-foot sophomore, coming in for Sack. And sub coming in for the Buccaneers as well. That is Nick Lemieux, the 6'1" sophomore. And we commented at the top of the broadcast, this is the youngest WEM team we've seen. I guess for you, David, it's the only WEM team you've seen, though. So I guess
that's right.
We got
deep three.
Oh, and it's off. And it's going to go to the Bulldogs. And I mean it. He was right by the D, but he thought about it. He thought about pulling up for that, I bet. That was the first substitution by both the Buccaneers and the Bulldogs moments ago. Weimart looking for, there's Fiesel. It's off. Good box out there. Textbook by Schneider. Heading the other way. McBroom. Blocked by Fiesel.
Gotta go strong. Faded away.
And he bumped him. Fiesel faked him and then the body contact. Van Hout coming in for the Buccaneers, and guess what? He's another sophomore. Very young are the Buccaneers. 3 seniors listed in the lineup. Only one has received playing time thus far. Eustace to Weimert. Did he save it? He couldn't.
Nope.
Bartlett the ball, and we're at 10 minutes left in this first half. 6-6 our score. Very methodical pace. Van Hout for three. It's off. Rebound, Fiesel. He hands it off to Eustace. Heading the other way are the Bulldogs. To Weimert.
Post up. Lane's open. Drive.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Good move.
Great move. The tip back doesn't go. Rebound. Koschke. Excuse me, that's Van Hout.
Ooh. That was clean. Good play.
Buccaneer basketball. That is Bartle inbounding to McBroom.
Look for him coming off a shot. Yep.
There he is.
Yep.
You called it.
Yeah, usually those inbounders, they're the most dangerous.
Yeah, they're the ones to look for.
Yep.
Especially as you get older. High school basketball, you see it all the time. Lemieux.
Good pump fake.
Back to Bartle, the lefty for three. Rattles off.
He'll get it again.
He got it. Oh, good athletic move. A little hard off the glass. And he'll take it out himself. Boy.
He didn't want anything to do.
No.
He's trying to shoot a layup over Fiesel.
Not over those arms. Pass to McBroom. He'll shoot that. It's going to be hard. And and that second effort, you could see that there was going to be some contact. And it is a foul on the Buccaneers. That was on McBroom. Or excuse me, not McBroom. That was on Van Hout, his first team fifth. So the Bulldogs 2 fouls away from being in the 1-1 bonus with 8:17 to go in this first half. Stolen away. Lemieux. Hard off the glass.
Yep.
And that's going to be Bulldog basketball. Boy, I didn't think 10 minutes into this one we'd only have 12 points on the board combined. Crossover by Reinhardt. Finds Eustace. And it's in, and the Bulldogs have their first lead of the contest, 8-6. Out to Koschke. Another one hard off the glass. Boy, they need to soften those up. And heading to the line for a pair is Eustace. Sixth team foul by the Buccaneers. That was on Koschke, his second. Free throw is up and in. Schneider re-enters the contest. Schneider, the 6'4" junior. Second one is nothing but net as well. 10-6 our score early on in this one. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this first half. McBroom fakes back to Bartle. Hook pass to McBroom. Baseline drive. Kicks it out to McBroom. Good ball movement by the Buccaneers. Just can't get the shot.
Good cut. Oh.
And it's stolen away by Reinhardt. heading the other way. I think, did they have Weimer leading with a forearm there?
He kind of hooked him a little bit.
Hooked him a little bit, yep.
Kind of a chicken wing.
Schramm making his first appearance tonight.
Timeout.
Timeout called by Coach Wagner. And David, while we're at this timeout, let's show the sign.
All right.
And let's get a little zoom in on that. It says, "Welcome home, Wags," and of course referring to Waterville Legion and Morristown head coach Jeff Wagner, who, as I said, was the head football coach for basically everybody he's playing against tonight just a few months ago. So kind of a unique situation there, David.
Yeah.
I've never heard of something like that where in the same season or in the same year. And once again, we want to talk about some of our upcoming home games. The 19th, the Manila Blackhawks coming into town. On the 25th, Grenada, Huntley, East Chain, Truman, Martin Luther, the Jaguars, that consolidated team, they're coming in. The Jaguars the past couple years have been towards the top of the Valley Conference. That should be a good one. That's on the 25th. The Blackhawks on the 19th. 2 nights from now, though, at Cleveland. And Cleveland, do you happen to know, David, what Cleveland's ranked right now for boys? Last time I saw it was 6th. I don't know if it's about there. I think it's about there. They, of course, have Carter Copit and a few other big players. McBroom, it's off, gets his own board. Bartlett's going to set it up. Kickball there, kickball. And Kane Oliver going to make his first appearance tonight as well. Looks like the shoulder brace is off, so we're happy to see that for Mr. Oliver. Oliver, a 6 foot, excuse me, they got him listed at 5'11", the 5'11" junior. Oliver was one of the big parts of that JWP football team this fall. Eustace, number 12, was the quarterback. Possibly blocked there by the old quarterback, Eustace. Down the court to Fiesel. Back to Eustace. Nice touch shot there. Soft off the glass for Eustace. Floater pass.
Got to look inside here.
Yep. Schneider's fighting for it, number 30. He's going to set up for the 3, and it's in. Nothing but net for Bartle, so showing no wear from that collision earlier on in the game. Out to Oliver. To Schramm. I talked to Schramm earlier today and congratulated him on the how he did against Weber last night, and he said that wasn't him. So I said, all right, well. But they held Weber to 12 points last night, and of course Mitchell Weber, a third in the 17U discus throw in San Jose this summer, so obviously a great athlete. Puts it in. I think Weber's going Division I for track and field to Missouri. Oh, I thought that was going in the crowd, David. Stolen away, or is it? Yes, it is.
He was kind of running to the wrong hoop there.
Yeah. You see that sometimes in the junior high games, I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Big rebound by Schneider.
But we're going to push. No one back for JWP.
Oh, no. Oh, my heavens. Couldn't finish. And you know what? If you're Van Hout, you just got to get it back on defense. Nothing you can do about it.
Yep, it's over. Next play.
Van Hout has done a very nice job against Fiesel thus far. Rebound McBroom. McBroom for three.
Oh.
Off the front iron. I thought that looked good, but it was just a little off. Nice. Oh, good move. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, wow.
A lot of times you see it travel there, but his jump stop, and he got both feet down at the same time.
Great.
Usually it's a 1-2 step, and the ref blows the whistle, but.
And that is going to be Koski inbounding right in front of the Bulldog bench over to Bartel. 2:47 to go, 16-9 our score in favor of the Bulldogs of Janesville, Waldorf, Pemberton. Kick ball, yep. That might be the lightest kick ball you ever see. It looked like a hacky sack trying to loft it up there.
Maybe soccer.
Yeah. Oh, he's trying. Now, is there a rule against going with your feet continuously?
No.
Okay.
No, I think you can kick as much as you want.
Not a bad move then.
No foul. It's not.
Nothing.
It's just a violation.
Between the legs again with the pass.
Yep.
That was tight defense.
Pull up.
He's going to shoot it. He hits one. And that brings the crowd to their feet, and it is a 19-9 game. Timeout called by Coach Wagner with 2:04 to go in this first half. Want to give you a quick update on some of the other scores tonight. In the junior high contest, I was told that the 7th grade boys beat Loyola, and the 8th grade boys had an 11-point lead at halftime, but the Loyola Crusaders came back in that second half and won it. In girls action, the 7th grade girls won 51-2, and the 8th grade girls won 26-23. Sounds like a cell phone was found, and it's been reported to the booth, so yeah.
Yep. Yep. 1-2. Yep.
Yep. He's got it. He's.
But he'd always come, and his dad would be sitting right on the stage seats, and he's screaming at me. I go, no, he came down 1-2. He's
Yep.
gonna come down all at once.
Well, you know, maybe you calling it on him in 7th and 8th grade, maybe that's. We'll give you credit. We'll give you half a point on that then. And we're back. A little less than 2 minutes to go. Bartle in the danger zone there. Floater pass. Back to Bartle. Koski, finds McBroom.
Good pump fake.
Yep.
Get the contact,
Yep.
make the shot, go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Is McBroom. That was the 4th team foul by the Bulldogs. First for Oliver. McBroom's free throw is up. Rattles out, but rebound Schneider. And it's going to go to the Bulldogs. He lost control of it there momentarily. Weimer taking his time. Hands it off to Oliver there.
Oh, wow. Terrible spacing.
Bumper cars.
Terrible spacing.
No, they might have touched noses. They were that close.
A little different look here.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
It initially looked so, though.
Yeah.
Cross-court pass, McBroom for three. And that is nothing but silk. And it's down. They've cut the deficit in half. We're down to a 5-point contest with 43 seconds to go. Do you go for one shot, or what do you do? I don't know. Maybe too much.
I go one
I'd
shot,
go
yeah.
1, 2. Go in at a minimum 5 deficit. I
Yep.
think that's okay. And
Can't
stolen
let that
away by Weimert. We got
Pull
14
up.
seconds. There, yeah, that's exactly what they didn't want to happen.
Oh, now you got to go.
5, and a foul is called. .5 left. And Koschke will inbound in front of the student section here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll count. It'll count.
In. Oh.
And
Might have gotten fouled there.
yeah, they're not gonna call it.
I would have called it.
Yeah, it looked like after the shot you can't even lay a finger on them.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna go into halftime 22-14 our score. And you know, David, I bet you if we would have asked Coach Wagner before the game, Bulldogs are only going to score 22 points in that first half, he might have said, all right, that sounds okay.
I'll take that, yeah.
But you got to get more than 14, though. But not bad. We'll see what adjustments are made at halftime. We're going to go away for a little bit. We're going to get our sponsors on the board for you. We'll see you in about 9.5 minutes. All right, and we are back. All right, once again, our score at halftime, the Bulldogs 22, the Waterville Legion Morristown Buccaneers 14. And you know what? I thought the Buccaneers played a little better than I expected them to in that first half, given the record and given I heard they were having a down year, but it doesn't look too bad.
Well, I mean, I think when I was looking at scores a couple nights ago, I think the only team they played was New Richland. You know, the
common opponent.
And,
yeah,
I think the Bucks only lost by 9 or 10.
that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
JWP had lost by 20,
Quite a
30.
few. Yeah.
So they've been playing bigger schools, obviously,
Yep.
since they're
Yep.
a class above us. But
Yeah, and that's worth mentioning. I think this is the rumor is anyway. This is going to be the last year Waterville Legion Morristown is 2A. They'll be dumping down to 1A next year, I believe. And with the success they've had in sports the last decade, 2 decades, that does bring some fear into some 1A schools, I can guarantee you. But we'll see how that pans out as the years progress. Boy, you know, the way JWP's been growing, though, it wouldn't surprise me if we're at 2A before too long. I know that's not something a lot of people want to talk about, but, you know, I heard 85 or 90 more students than we did 2 school years ago.
oh,
And
wow.
when you have a K-12 and when you have growth like that, that's gonna change things quickly. Weimert to start the second half. Boy, I was at that concession stand, David, and it was almost out the door. A lot of people getting treats at halftime.
Yep.
So a lot of empty spots in the stands, but they'll be joining us shortly. Great move there by Weimert. Weimert stutter step dribble. Finds Sack. Sack fakes. Over to the younger Fiesel, to his brother. Sack to Weimert. Weimert for 3. Oh! Now, if you're a Waterville Legion Morristown fan,
Where was that?
you are, yeah,
that
you
call?
can hear some grumblings and possibly, truthfully, rightfully so. Because I saw it. That just hit Weimert's hand a bit. The one that hit the shooter at the buzzer, that was right to the chest. Free throw is in for Weimert. Put the score for the wrong team there. Sorry about that. And there's the second. Yeah, that is. And the third free throw is in as well. And double-digit lead now for the Bulldogs, 25-14, 1 minute into this second half. Koschke back out to Bartle. Cross-court pass to McBroom. He likes that baseline drive. It's off, and that's going to be on Koschke. Kind of got caught with his hand in the cookie jar there.
Is that 3? Is the scoreboard
Third,
right?
yeah, third foul for Koschke. Yeah, good move there by Sack. He baseline driving. I don't know if the camera caught it, but he almost physically put the ball into the chest of the defender and then moved his hands away to make sure it was out of bounds on him. Fiesel for 3, and that's his third one. And he's been, it almost seems like he's having an off night, but he's hit 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, I think he's 3 for 4.
Yeah.
But he's probably only touched the ball 6 or 7 times.
Hasn't happened much. Floater pass to Bartel, and you know that's the last place you want to get that ball is in the shoes. And that was a 3. It's off. Rebound, Buccaneers. That was Lemieux. Bartel. Who, based on his last name, I might be distantly related to him for all I know. 3-pointer is up and off. I'm related to a lot of them in this area. Weimer to Fiesel. Oh, boy, a Globetrotters type move there. Save that for Harlem, I guess. And the 3-pointer on the other end for Lemieux. Down to Eustace.
They're doubling him now.
Schneider providing some heat. Fiesel back down the hook. Well, it wasn't quite an Olajuwon move, but the hook is the right move in that circumstance, though, especially when you have the reach advantage. David, you were a post in high school basketball. You used that hook shot a lot?
Oh, yeah. Every time. I thought he could have pump faked the hook.
Yeah.
And, you know, I thought they were going to, it looked like to me he was going to try to contest, and maybe he could have got a easier layup.
It's a long. And out to Sack. Sack fakes out to Fiesel. And yeah, oh, he was there. Fiesel was there on it. If they were looking, oh, but that Fiesel's right there as well.
Yep.
That was a nice looking put in there by Fiesel.
Yeah, I can't leave him on the block.
Yeah. But he didn't want to put it up with the left hand, though. He had to sweep under and get it with the right.
He's got to learn how to do that left hand layup.
Yep.
Especially when it comes to tournament time.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Skip over.
McBroom for 3. And that's in, and he's happy about that. Cuts the deficit to 10, 30-20 our score. Oh, and they left Fiesel open again. Same look. Oh, and look at Wagner. Yep. He's fired up.
Yep.
Boy, you can hear it. You can see it at the bottom of your screen at home. Now, are two coaches, David, allowed to stand up in a high school game?
Yeah.
That's fine? Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like the head coach can only call timeouts.
And talk to the refs.
Talk to the
Yep.
refs. Yep.
Body.
Now, the assistant coach, I think, has the ability to come to the scorer's table.
Okay.
But, I mean, other than that.
To Bartel. 32-20 our score, a little less than 13 minutes to go. And McBroom is getting hot. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. And McBroom's been going tit for tat with Fiesel on the threes. I think that was his third as well.
I believe so.
All right, once again, want to remind you, 2 nights from now, it's going to be a big one in Cleveland as the Bulldogs take on the Cleveland Clippers. And I always get that wrong, David. I want to say Cavaliers because I'm thinking in my head, well, it's the Los Angeles Clippers. It's the Cleveland. No, that's NBA. I'm confused on that. And but boy, those Clippers are. And we got some fans that want to get on the screen here, and we're gonna do a zoom in here. Those are some of the junior high girls, and it's always good to see them. And and we just saw
Was that a
and
dab?
I think it was.
Oh boy.
It was either that or there's an infestation of mosquitoes over there, and that'd be strange for January. But there you go. All right. The junior high girls excited after the big wins tonight at Loyola.
Mm-hmm.
Our varsity girls
Off tonight?
They were off tonight, yes. They resume action Thursday. Of course, pending the weather, we should say, I suppose.
Yep.
The junior high girls in action on Thursday against the Faribault Bethlehem Academy Cardinals. And nice put in there by Eustace. I think they're the Cardinals anyway.
I believe so.
To Bartel. Back to McBroom. And what's Bartel going to do here when you got three on you?
Mm-hmm.
Kick ball. And you can tell that's coached, the kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coached. You know, it's...
Yeah, because the referee can't do anything about it.
No. So what are you looking for here? Oh, that's maybe what you're looking
Baseline.
for. That's...
The baselines and the corners have been the only way, really, the Bucks have scored.
Yep, that's going to be... Reinhardt entering the contest. Oh,
wow.
Falls. Fourth.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, and you know what, David? You mentioned this the last time we were on the air. School record of threes in a season, threes in a game.
Yep.
I'll have to look into that. You'd think that record is somewhere. Maybe even looking at threes in a career, we're talking, potentially.
Yeah. Or maybe season.
Yeah, David Fiesel basically got his first court time as a junior.
Yeah.
And he was not a starter.
Yep. So you might have to check on.
Yeah, we'll have to check on that, but
made threes in the season.
Yeah, made threes in a season. And, of course, that record would only go back to, the late 80s, I suppose, because that's when the three-point line came in.
Yep.
McBroom.
Again?
Well, he wants to get in the conversation, too, I think.
He likes that spot.
That's his spot. It's off. Rebound, Buccaneers, but truthfully, David, the Buccaneers can't match the Bulldogs 3 for 3. They have to get on a run here.
Yeah.
37-28 our score. We got less than 11 minutes on the clock. And Lemieux will take a seat in favor of, I think Koshki's back in. He is. Timeout called by Coach Jeff Wagner. While we're away, I'd like to talk about some of our local sponsors. Wisty's Meat Market will be opening again soon. Of course, they were affected by the fire on Main Street over the Christmas holiday. Look for them reopening soon. Witt's Electric, residential, commercial, farm, new construction and remodeling. Please contact Roger Witz of Pemberton, 507-234-6694. They've been fine since 1949. And we're coming out of the timeout here. I'd like to say hello to John and Annette watching in Lakeville. They don't miss these NFHS broadcasts, I'm telling you. And all over the country watching. I know I think we got some grandparents in the Sarasota area in Florida watching. Oh, wow. Scottsdale, Arizona. From Honolulu to Havana, maybe they're watching. I don't know if we got any international viewers, but if we do, we're glad you're joining us.
A couple weeks ago, it was probably about 100 degrees difference, huh?
Oh, yeah. You're not kidding. 3. It's off. Did he get it? The rebound? He did Eustace. Full speed ahead to Reinhardt. Reinhardt getting some good minutes tonight as the sophomore. It's off. You know, as Weimert ages another year or two, that shot's going to go in.
Yep.
Weimert, a great prospect for years to come for the Bulldogs. He's only a sophomore. Oh, Schneider left wide open, and he puts it in with the left, and down to a 7-point game. 9:50 to go. This one far from over.
A little pressure here.
Out to Reinhardt. To Fiesel. Pace slows down here.
Not a lot of movement going on.
Nope. Back to Weimert. To Eustace, back out to Reinhardt.
Oh, gotta catch that.
Couldn't control it. Good athletic move there by Michael Fiesel, putting it in for 2. Yep. And you wonder at 6'7", he's a sophomore, you wonder if he's got a few more inches in him. Michael Fiesel, the tallest of the Fiesel boys.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, I think, was about 6'4". They got Andrew listed at 6'5". And you know what's interesting about the Fiesels is the mom's 6 feet tall, the dad's about 6 feet tall, 6'1" in there. So it's not like a 6'8" or a 6'9" dad.
Yeah.
Tall genetics, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
From somewhere. Schneider at the line. And it's in. And it sounded like Ric Flair's here tonight, maybe. There he is again. The 4 horsemen might be here. I don't know. You can probably hear the woos at home. To Reinhardt. Oh, boy. Yep. Easy call there. Andrew Fiesel will inbound to Michael.
Right back to him.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, good. Very good play there. Very good. Eustace at the line for a pair. First free throw is up. It's in. And I apologize, I have the score wrong at home. It should be 40-32. I put the score for the visitor last time. I apologize for that. So some of you who just joined us might be saying, wait a minute here. It's that close? No, it's not. And Weimert hits the three, and just like that, it's up to an 11-point game. The Buccaneers have got it down as close as to 5. Schneider can't get it to roll in. Over to Weimert.
Fizzle. Nope.
Weimert going to slow things down here. Three-pointer for Reinhardt. And when it rains, it pours, I suppose.
I mean, if you're the Bucks, you almost got to live with that, though.
You really do.
Mean, you took away Fizzle. It took away the other Fizzle on the block.
You know, it's not bad defense, really.
No. I mean, letting a bench player take a shot that he normally doesn't take.
Exactly right. I don't think Reinhardt hitting a 3 in the second half was in the scouting report, but maybe it should have been. I don't know. Good look there by Reinhardt. And Kosky kicks it out to Bartel. Oh, maybe too telegraphed there, but they came away with it. Rebound, Fiesel heading the other way. And it's off.
I got to finish that.
Some Bulldog fans wanted a call there. They did not get it.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Good pass.
And he couldn't connect, but it looked good for Schneider. He'll head to the line for a pair. Nice crowd here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the most well-attended home contest this season. Volleyball or girls or boys basketball. Obviously the football games were pretty well attended, but for in this gym, I'd say this is the best crowd we've had all year. Free throw is in for Schneider, down to a 13-point game. Oh, off the head. I think he caught it and it bounced off the side of the brow and caromed off. Kosky fakes. I don't think he had any intention of shooting that. But Bartel did.
They needed that.
Yeah, down to a 10-point game. And with 6:26 to go, do the Buccaneers have one run in them to get this one close again?
Oh,
well, if with dribbling like that, you might. Heading the other way. A little hard off the glass. McBroom the board. And it will count for McBroom, and he'll head to the line for the third point.
McBroom's got to lead the Bucks, right?
He does.
Right?
I think so. And, you know, when you're
in scoring.
McBroom's a sophomore, so, McBroom obviously, I'd say leading the Bucks in scoring, but possibly more than that, possibly the leader out there for the Buccaneers. It seems like all roads have led through him so far. He and Bartel.
Yeah, Bartel. He's hit 3 shots, maybe 2.
Yeah, he's been heating up a bit as well.
Maybe a layup there.
Really quickly, DuPont Pioneer. Please contact Lane Janicki or Scott Ralph, 507-995-6627. Once again, that was DuPont Pioneer. Coming out of the timeout, 6:12 to go in this one. Our score, the Bulldogs 46, the Buccaneers 38.
Got one free throw
and
here.
One free throw here for McBroom. And he sinks it.
court
A little
pressure.
full court, yep. And they're going to call a Clint or a, what, he had the arm on him a bit?
Yeah.
Hanging the arm on?
A little bit of a hand check.
We have some Buccaneer fans near us who did not like that call, but they'll have to live with it, I suppose.
I mean, the rule is if you have a hand on the hip, that's a foul. Even if you're not pushing, it's the rule is a foul.
Stolen away.
Sloppy play. Good pass.
Great pass and a good. It rattled in there
Yep.
for Koski.
Boy,
5-point game,
5
not
point.
over at all.
Just like that. Someone's got to step up here for JWP. And
Who's the leader out there? Yeah, that's what it comes down to. We were talking about the leaders on the
Yep.
Buccaneers. Well, who's it going to be for the Bulldogs?
who's going to say,
Traveling the call.
who's going to say, I'm going to take the ball, I'm going to go score. Don't worry.
And you know, David, when you look at some of the facial expressions and body
Yeah.
language of these Bulldogs, they're down right now.
Mhm.
It's the Buccaneers have the momentum.
Yep.
And with 5:15 to go, will it be enough? Schneider,
Ooh, foul.
travel.
I mean, I guess we were straight up, but
Yeah.
that's probably the right call.
Whoa. Coach Nick James showing a lot of faith in Reinhardt. He's getting good minutes this second half.
Yeah.
Is the sophomore. It has been a rather shallow bench for the Bulldogs. I think Reinhardt and Oliver.
And then that,
Who else? Schramm got a cup of
Yep,
coffee in there
Schramm.
as well, and I think
Yep.
that's been about it.
he hasn't played in the second half.
No, has not played in the second half. And there is Sack coming in for Reinhardt.
Interesting to see, what's if it stays close like this, what's the 2-minute lineup,
Yeah, we'll see. Free throw in. 47-41 our score. McBroom saves it. Floater pass to Koski.
Look for McBroom in the corner.
There he is. Athletic move. Didn't find the glass, though.
He's got to do a jump stop, and then go up with it. He gave himself a bad angle by shooting in the air.
And Eustace back down.
Good rotation.
You know, it seems that Andrew Fiesel, he likes a three, but that's about all he likes.
Yeah. And when he sets his screen here, he never rolls off
Nope,
of it.
he wants
I
the
mean,
kick out.
If he rolls off of it.
Oh!
Wow.
It's in. Foul was on McBroom.
Yeah, but I mean, Andrew's 6'5".
Yeah.
There's not going to be a lot of people that are going to be able to contest him at the rim.
No.
If he rolls off of it one time, then that will make the three even
It
more.
will, because then they'll know that
Yeah.
it's in you.
Yep, they'll have to respect the drive or the roll. McBroom's got to hit a three here.
The tip back doesn't go. Weimert heading the other way.
Pull up, nope. He'll shoot it.
There it is. It's off.
Boy, if that would have went down.
To Schneider. Back out to Bartel. He'll shoot that.
That's good.
And he hits it.
Great shot.
Timeout called. And we're at 3:03 to go in this one. Let's talk about Dane's Body Works, full-service auto body and glass shop. They work with all insurance providers, auto buyer and seller. Don't forget about motorhome rentals. Please contact Dane Schendel at 507-995-9856. Once again, that's Dane's Body Works. They've been great since 1988. CFS, an egg-focused cooperative that turns progress into powerful solutions for their customers. Agronomy, energy, grain, feed, and financing. Look for them on Twitter as well as on Facebook. Once again, that's CFS, the power of progress. Ginger P Designs. We're talking modern, fresh paper goods. GingerPDesigns.com or stop in at the shop. You know the one. It's the one with the big pink door. You can't miss it. Once again, that's GingerPDesigns.com or stop in at the shop. Gina Peterson, the owner, a JWP graduate. And we're coming out of the timeout here. 3:03 to go in this one. 50-44 our score. And we'll see the 3-minute, we talk about the 2-minute drill. With that timeout there, I'm sure they were talking about the final 3 minutes in the timeout. Well, maybe if you're the Bulldogs, that's what you talked about. Fiesel a little slow coming down the court, but maybe that was designed. They might sag off you a bit, and then they'll have the open look. To McBroom, that's Lemieux. Blocked by Fiesel.
Look up. Oh.
It's a big jump stop there. Nope.
He's got a nice shot.
Yeah, that McBroom, and for a sophomore, that's
really nice
if you're a Buccaneer fan, you like to see the sophomore playing that way. Big rebound there.
Yeah, not a smart shot, though.
Timeout called by Coach Nick James with 1:24 to go. See if we can get in a few more of our local sponsors before we end this one. Smith's Mill Implement, Highway 14, 3 miles west of Janesville. Farm equipment in Smith's Mill, 507-234-5191. Guardian Energy, 507-234-5000. Hardware Hank, they're located on North Main Street in Janesville, Minnesota. There's a lot more going for you at Hank. Hardware Hank. Oliver Farm Drainage. Please contact John Oliver. Tilling, septic systems, backhoe and dirt work, as well as trucking. Once again, that's 507-234-6769, Oliver Farm Drainage. Patton, Hoverson, and Berg, a professional association attorneys at law, full service law office. www.phblawoffice.com. They're located on North Main Street, 507-234-5106. All right, 1:24 to go, 53-46. And I think other than a 6-2, 6-4 lead early on, the Buccaneers have not had that lead in a long, long time. And
no better time than now.
Yeah, you're 3 possessions away theoretically, but things can happen, especially when you do that.
Yep. You need to get a layup here.
Oh, you can't miss that.
Look up.
You can't miss that. No, boy. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh wow.
Wow, business just picked up a little bit here.
For sure.
And right in front of the Bulldog bench, I missed what was the big commotion initially, David. Did you see it?
I mean, I think, well, obviously, JWP was looking for a timeout.
Yeah.
And I feel like what the Bucks were arguing were maybe he traveled or they were looking for a jump ball. I didn't see really any reason other to get upset at the referees or anything.
No.
But
well, for some people it doesn't take much.
no, that's for sure.
And they just read it over the intercom. If you're looking to become a referee, if you think you can do a better job, well, sign up. Go to mshl.com. There's a shortage of referees right now in the state of Minnesota.
Definitely is.
And if you think you got it in you, put up. Let's see it. Maybe you'll be on the court soon calling a basketball game near you. mshl.com. The Minnesota State High School League.
Oh, my.
And Sachs back.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I mean,
did they forget him or? They didn't. He's
still open. Just
yeah.
Lob it. Across.
Well, it worked out. Sack, I think he was trying to stay under the radar. He didn't want to say too much. And that's going to be a foul.
Looking difficult for the Bucks here.
It has been. Van Hout's first free throw is up. It's in. And who's that, number 24? Ashton Edel, the senior.
He started, right?
I think he did, but briefly. I don't think he was in long.
Got a foul.
Yeah, have to. 40 seconds to go. We've hidden the clock on your screen. It's tough to keep up with when they get to the 10ths. And Edel's out just as quickly as he entered. I think they were trying to preserve somebody on fouls, possibly.
Offense, defense. Oh, my.
Free throw off. Lemieux over to, oh boy, Bartel from deep. Rebound, and it's off, and Van Hout's going to head back to the line there. And here comes Edel again.
I think that's 4 on
5. And Weimert
he's
is out of the game. And if you're a Buccaneer fan, you're maybe hoping that happened 3-4 minutes ago. And free throw is off. Clutch free throws. That's sometimes the difference. And another one off. Oh, boy. And, with an 8-point deficit, 30 seconds to go, you got to hit those.
Yeah.
You got to give one. Mm-hmm. Give your team a chance to.
But it's been like that all night.
It has. It really has.
Missed open layups.
Free throw in for Sack. Lemieux back on the court in favor of Van Hout. It's off. Lemieux the board to McBroom.
Gotta get a shot.
The guy just get it off. Lemieux for 3. It's in.
Okay.
And immediately a timeout is called. 18 seconds to go here. I think we have time for Nate. Maybe let's get one more local sponsor. In the Janesville Tire Service Automobile Agriculture Commercial, please contact Paul Beckstrand, 507-380-1517. The Janesville State Bank, Helping build a better Janesville, 507-234-5108. AA King Construction, roofing, siding, windows, and remodeling. Please contact Aaron King, 507-231-4648. AA King Construction, inches and yards ahead of the competition. The Expressway of Janesville. It's the only gas station in town. You know where you need to stop? Don't forget about those lunchtime specials on weekdays. And I think that's all of them. Wisty's Concrete and Edging, Wistys.com, 507-420-0997. Contact Tanner Bartnecht. Once again, 507-420-0997. I think that's all of them now.
Hopefully.
MCM, McPherson Crop Management, Agronomy, Technology, and Data Management Services, 507-234-2224. Now I think I'm done. Now I think we got them all. No one got slighted tonight. And once again, please, when you're in town, show these sponsors the proper respect and patronage. They keep costs down for the NFHS program. Oh! And Fiesel, I thought maybe he got one in the cheek there.
May affect his free throws here. We'll see.
$13.8 to go, 6-point contest. Well, that probably will. Lemieux back out there in favor of Van Hout. It's off.
Gotta go.
McBroom.
Pull up, shoot it.
Oh, Lemieux for three. It's off. Fiesel the board. And that, they're not going to call it. And our final score tonight, the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs 57, the Waterville Elysian Morristown Buccaneers 50. Yep. And that is the first victory against the Buccaneers in quite a few years, I believe, for the boys basketball program. I don't think you can call it an upset, but
no.
It was a good victory for the Bulldogs. That is the 10th victory of the season. The Buccaneers falling to 3-8 on the season. And once again, Thursday night at Cleveland. Please make the trip over there for that one. Our next home contest is the 19th. The Madelia Blackhawks coming in. For David Holm, this has been Jay Summery with another NFHS broadcast. We will see you here on the 19th.